We will find out. Yeah, if you look at distance between the pivot levels, they're like 400 points. But either way, at least if you wait for 170 points moves against you, you'll be in pretty good shape. Now, this last trade that I got in, again, it was long. You could have gotten long. Somebody's asking. All right. It was a first touch roll trade. I did not get in on the first touch roll. I got in on the break here at 846. Still have one left on my 846 entry, and we'll see if I get my target or not. Don't know. My target is 913, and 846 is the entry. So one of them is going to be hit. So how did I get in at 846? On the break of this W. Everybody see the W break here? So two ways you could have entered this long trade. Does everybody understand that? Volatility means we expect the market I expect the market go up and down by 170 points. Up and down by 170 points. So if I'm looking to make a gain, I would like to see a 170 point profit eventually. If I think the market's going to pull back, I would expect it to pull back 170 points. It's expected, not guaranteed. Once in a while, I guarantee a trade, but not all the time. Joe Namath only guaranteed one Super Bowl, and then his injuries caught up with him. Anyway, that's the numbers, and I'm sticking to it. My target is 913. My stop is right here. Not for a candle. No, it's for the day. In other words, here, yesterday you could have done the same thing. Right now, is anybody in a trade? All right. Just use your stops, use your targets. Should be fine. Some of you should have gotten out at 876. Remember, that's our target. Small accounts would have exited at 76 and been done with it. Others, once it hit 907, could have put a trailing 20-point stop. They're still net short, Brad. They're net short from last Thursday. They're net short. Here's what they're doing right now. This is what they have on right now, Rad. Buy orders at 685, sell orders at 32,181. Big buy orders here, big sell orders there. And when I get a text, as soon as I get a text as to a trade, if it's not one of our setups, I will give it out to you guys. So if I get an alert, we're buying here, I will give you a notice. Right now, they have no trade on, like no short-term trade on. There's nothing. That's all they're doing there. They're net short, though, guys. Net short. Not today, but last Thursday and Friday, they started selling. They're net short. That doesn't mean they can't buy. Like yesterday, they were buying at around 31,977. They were buying. So even that buying right now is not doing, but again, that was some short covering. All right.
4 minutes till the open, guys. Most of you should be flat. Actually, unless you took this quick little short here. Actually, there was no real trade there. So most of you guys should be flat. Everybody should be flat. Get ready for the open. 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 30 seconds.
Right. We don't like to trade for the first 6 minutes after the open.
You go. No trading first 6 minutes, guys. Only those of you who have explicit instructions from a coach that you're allowed to trade in the first 6 minutes can do it. Larger accounts can do it. Most people, the vast majority of people, should not trade in the first 6 minutes. We're going to let the big boys battle it out, figure out who's winning at that point, and go from there.
Minute and a half to blast off.
Any questions, guys? Please ask them. Minute and a half till we get going. We've had 3 or 4. I don't know how many trades you guys took first in the morning. I know of the one. 3 really good profitable trades. Those of you who followed Viv on the short had 4 really good profitable trades this morning. So don't give back your profits. And really quick for the new people, those of you on trial, please ask questions. At noon today, we will cover what you get when you start your 99 bucks with us as a member, especially what you get in your first 2 weeks and what you should expect from us ongoing. We do a lot of education in this room, guys. Before we get going here, please take notes, listen. We're gonna be talking through a lot of different trade setups. Coach may call a trade setup that doesn't happen for an hour. You guys, if you hear have a bid at a certain number or a bot, order to buy at a certain number, write it down at the very least. That's it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. 20 seconds left. I am short.
Coach Brian short. I'm waiting 6 minutes like the rest of you. So those who have no permission yet to short, you can wait for my entries. Others who have permission to trade can trade with Coach Brian. How about that?
Hey, there we go. And that's why we give you a disclaimer.
Make your life easier.
Yep. Coach is being a good boy. I'm not.
He's being a good boy because he's putting money in his pocket.
Bingo.
Yeah. That's a good boy. And you guys will be there, but wait for the 3 months. Take the courses.
Funny thing about
People are already taking the courses, already making money. And we are open for business.
Yeah. Keep going, puppy.
Let's just make sure we get the full length in there.
1 left. Die, you dirty dog.
Almost like yesterday too, guys, right? Right after the open,
That's it.
they pile in and start selling.
High tick open on high ticks, guys. Those of you should know what that indicates. A good idea of before as soon as you see it.
And what a lot of times what the big boys will do, which they did again today, they push it up toward resistance and then they dump it, right? Guess what? Look at that. Right up to the pivot. Most of us, though, took advantage of that, right? You guys were long. What do we get? Like 3 ticks from the pivot? Not too bad, right?
Not horrible.
No.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Still got that one trailing. It is not advised at this point, guys, to jump in. Wait the 6 minutes if you're not already in, please. Especially people who have permission to do it. Be patient. Wait. Too many people get FOMO in a situation like this and feel like they're missing out on large profits. But at the end of the day, there's a lot of volatility in the first 6 minutes, and you could also get yourself stung really fast. All right, lock in 100 points. Only 2 minutes and 30 seconds left, guys. And funny enough, there's been the past few weeks, there's been only 2 or 3 days where we didn't have almost a perfect trade setup right within the 6 to 7 minute mark. Maybe 3 days, 4 days, right, Coach? In the past few weeks.
Yeah, that was it.
I am flat now.
Good job.
I didn't want to call it, guys, but I took the little M break short on the high there, and stayed in it through the open. Didn't want to get anybody in trouble with the rules, so I didn't mention it until after we were rolling. Be patient, guys. Wait for the setup. I don't know. Maybe you look for a first touch rule retracement. Yes, Pra. I think, Coach, you mentioned that Grandma was planning to push it up towards that resistance area to sell off. That was confirmed with that high tick read open. So, Rad, I think that should answer your question.
Yeah, that's part of it, guys. In other words, clients trying to get in there. Well, here's a little M right here. If you can take a break when the high stochastics prop, let the market come toward the first touch roll and then short it again. Now that 6 minutes are just about up, right? As soon as 6 minutes are up, you can short it.
Just be patient.
Yep.
Be patient, guys. Be more worried about keeping your green than being in the next trade.
Exactly. Then put your sell stop in. Six minutes are up.
Yeah, aren't you glad you didn't just jump in this now, Pra? Wiggling around sideways on you.
Anywhere toward this 780 level is definitely resistance now.
Those of you newer, no counter trend trading, no counter trend trading, RAD, no counter trend trading. We are still officially in a downtrend. You're
Did you see this prop? You catch it? Good job.
Good job.
Got your high stochastics now. You wait for the hook back down. And then your target's going to be toward, about, let me take a look, decent target.
29.
Like 756 area or so.
Okay. Sorry, I was being silly, Kirk. Still going through that 29,000.
Yep. It broke the last M, which was right here, was 806. Does everybody see that? That's where the market broke down from the last sell signal. 806. And then around 756 would be a target on the downside.
Still jumping around a little too much for me, guys. If I wasn't in that trade pre-market, I would not have gotten in. Got to be honest with you. Still a little too jumpy for me.
Yeah, you see this area here, guys? Right here. This is what we're talking about, right in here. I'll draw a line in there. Let's see. As the market approaches that, it hits resistance, and then will be slammed down from there. Not much different than the first short you took, right? Because if you took your first short, you would have gone short right around 810, right? When Coach called that trade. So guess what? Anyone who's long around 810, not feeling too good, right? So when the market comes back up toward there, they say, oh, good, I get a chance to get out again. And then you get your high stochastics, and then the market runs into what we call resistance.
Those of you on trial, we got people just showing up here. We are patiently waiting for a good trade setup on the short side. And please ask questions, participate. We will answer them as we get to it.
Everybody get out of that trade that Coach called.
I hope so.
Better. Just wait for your next short setup.
Yep.
Momentum's down.
Should have been a really quick profit.
60-minute trend is down, and we are below the daily pivot. Wait for your next setup, like an M, double top. ATR is 36, so it's a little on the steep side. And before you enter any trade, where's your stop? So where are you going to put your stop?
Where is your stop?
So say to yourself now, okay, we're coming into resistance. If it breaks this midpoint, if I go short, where's my stop? So if you go short, let's say you go short on a 15 range sell signal, right? Topping out, let's say you go short in a 15 range sell signal. Where would your stop be? Probably on the high of the 15 range, right? So like, for example, let's say you had a sell signal now, your stop would be somewhere around 865, right? What if you were long? Where would your stop be? We're still looking for a short setup. Earlier, guys, I went long at 808 and then 846. Obviously, it's trading up into that area too. And where was our resistance on our first trade before? Does everybody remember? Where was our resistance on our first long trade?
And that's exactly why I've been begging you guys to write these things down.
907, right?
Good job. Who got it?
Yep.
907.
Finally getting that pivot target. Now, if you go long, 819 would be your stop, right? 819 would be your stop. A buy on any low tick read. Go long.
This is literally the exact opposite of yesterday, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Have a plan, manage it. If that, you look at the stop that coach called out. If that's too much risk for you, do not take the long trade. Wait for a good sell signal. I mean, right now we are technically in a downtrend again. So as we bounce around this pivot, have a plan. Know what you want to do and stick to it. Make sure you're managing risk.
Here's your first target.
Good job, guys.
922 is your first target. Where's your next target?
Thank you, Aaron.
Where's your next target, people?
Come on, guys. Who's in long with coach?
935. How about 935? Next target.
All right, guys. Make sure you lock in profits. Take a portion of your profits, like Coach already posted. Put yourself as quickly as possible in a no-lose situation, right, Coach?
Yep. Order filled.
Nice.
Trail it.
Trailing your stops now. I did what I said I was going to do, guys. I took another right. I'm in later than you guys. Plain and simple. 9:16.
I'm gonna have one left if we break. We just did 9:57. All right, we broke. Now I have one left. I'm gonna raise my stop. I'm gonna raise my stop to 9:10.
Oh, I was going to say 9:12.
Love it.
I should have typed it in real quick before you said that. All right, guys. Should be trailing and selling now. No lose trade now, right, guys?
We are officially up in an uptrend. I said if it broke the daily pivot, it's going higher.
Yeah, you guys should be long now. You should have gotten long if you're late to the party. Look at where your stop's got to be. Your stop's got to be what, Coach? Below this low here. So 886 at the very least.
Raise your stop another 10 points.
Who is long with us?
With a, let's say, around a 920 stop.
Good job, guys. Nick, Bill, Stuart, good job, Guy.
It got at least 100, 170 points is your target from those lows, or even from, let's say you're looking 856, right? You can target about 170 points. So your next target, guys, would be about 32,000 even. Okay, Viv, yep. Low ticks. You can enter on a pullback. If you go for the pullback, your stop is going to be 883. Roughly. Here's your hookup. Stay in there. Take half off. Right now, you want to take half off, guys, at plus 21. 21 points, your first target.
I was actually telling Viv I'd do it with her, and I didn't realize my mic was muted. Anyway, I'm in the trade with you, Viv. Took profits already. Trailing my stop.
Next target is 970.
Did you get a Viv? Get some profits on that? Should have. Those of you newer, we got 2 or 3 people just joining us on trial. We are already in a long trade. Some of us have been in for a little while. Some of us got in, got out, got back in. If you're not in a trade, probably don't want to jump in one right now. Would you agree?
Yeah, stochastics on 2 minute are a little too high to jump in now. If you're not in, stay out, wait for a pullback. If you are still long, guys, your stop's going to be 884. First touch rule coming up here.
Those of you newer traders, please mind the pivot. The pivot can be an area that will chew up a new trader every day, all day. Have a plan, stick with it. That's the point I'm trying to make here, guys. Hey guys, we've seen a lot of action, and you guys should be good and green on your trade so far.
Yeah, and just be patient. There'll be plenty of entries, guys. Plenty of entries. Anyone on the trailer should be flat.
Bingo, with profits. Oh.
Others who are waiting for the pullback, let the stochastics drop and then get the first hookup, okay? Everybody's green, right? Nick, you're over trading. If you're red, you're over trading. You're not listening. Stop trading. Stop trading. I'm going to say it again here. Stop trading. Okay? Stop trading. You should be green. We called a great short, called a great long. And what you're doing is revenge trading.
Hey guys, should not be red at this point. I don't know if we've had a losing trade call this morning.
I mean, yeah, if you can't make money on a 100-point winner, then what are you doing?
Where were we for that one? Taking profits a little too fast, probably. Moving your stops a little too close. All of the above.
Yeah, usually I bet it's think about it, Nick, in the morning. Remember when you said, is it too late to take the trade? Call the short, right? And then it was already working like 21 points. You had the chance to do it, but then when you see it works, you say, now I want to get in. That's not the way you got to do it. So, for example, now you want to look for what? A W formation, right? So find a W, put a buy stop. Or if you're bearish, find an M and put a sell stop. Now, a couple of you said, I don't know where an M or a W is. And what should you do if you don't know where an M or W is? What should you do?
The guaranteed not to lose trade. How about that?
Yeah, just flip a coin and say, well, maybe this is an M. No, get out.
So
Yeah,
I'm
right
just
now an
watching
M
lots
would
of
be
video.
right below this swing point, correct?
Yep.
851 is the low, right? So 850 would be a sell stop, right, Nick? What should you do? You should wait until a good trade. You should wait until. Here's a great question. What should you do if you have a small account? Number one, identify your stop. Why make a big stop? Why have a big stop? Who told you to have a big stop? We
Use
don't.
micros.
Yeah. Trade a micro mini. What's a big stop? See, I would sit with you and go over these whole things. All right, 851, guys. If it breaks, it's going down.
Yeah, trade micros. Get proficient at a trade setup. Probably you have access to the trade setup videos since you are in your first month with us. Pick a trade setup pro, stick to it, practice it. A lot of our trade setups help you enter close to where swing points should be, so you shouldn't be taking that much risk anyway.
Did you get this one, Nick? 851, sell stop. Very easily. 20-point winner in what, 8 seconds? See, Pro, while you're asking questions about it, did you see the sell stop at 851? No, you didn't, because you guys aren't paying attention. I just gave that trade out. If you look and you say, oh, that's an M, boom, you have a sell stop, you're short 831, you got 20 points in about 5 seconds. That's how you do it. Plus, I only had a 20-point stop. No, don't be sorry. I put the money in my pocket.
It's all right.
How many people took that sell stop?
I did.
Yeah.
Still is.
See, I can talk and trade at the same time.
Well, guys, again, this goes back to me saying when we say sell stop, right? At least write the number down, put it in, put a line on your chart, do something, so that you know what to follow.
Ding.
And this is going to be a
one left.
winner. Love it. Thank you, Coach.
See now, guys, guess who's taking the trades? And no offense, Pra, or anything. Claire's been with us a while. So when you're with us this long, you'll be doing it. You'll leave the conversation and go, you know what? I'm going to ask this question in class.
Yeah, guys. I mean, again, we don't especially Pra. You guys newer. We don't expect you to get this in your first couple weeks to a month. It takes some time to really learn the language that we're speaking. We say things a little differently than a lot of other places do. So it takes a little bit of time to learn that and understand exactly what we are talking about and the reasoning behind it. And yes, Coach is correct. Please ask the questions in class. So, you should be in Sim Pro at least your first month or so. Good job, Will Trade. Make sure you put yourself in a no-lose situation, Will Trade.
I love you, baby.
Put your stop in the profit.
Great hump day.
We will. Got a few losers already, so we got to.
Well, you have to shape them in.
Yeah.
If they don't know what something is, they need
Thank you,
to.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye, D. Good job, Kamisha. Guys, make sure that you put yourself in a profitable situation now. You guys should have your stops at least into profits from the call that we took. So you got to ask yourself, and I'm not trying to pick on you, but you got to ask yourself. You got several people that took the trade and made money, and then several people who attempted it and lost money. So what's the difference between who didn't take the trade, who took the trade and lost money, and who took the trade and made money? The difference is your proficiency level. And what I'm trying to say here is, if you're not catching on right now, it takes time, guys. I mean, we don't expect anybody. Again, what have we said this 1,000 times? give yourself 3 months. If you're newer to the room, give yourself 3 months. If you're newer to this style of trading, give
Yeah.
yourself a few months to get adjusted to it. It's not going to be an overnight thing. Those of
And
you,
if you're short right now, 845 is your stop. Just leave it there. Leave it there and don't be afraid. You're going to make 6 points. The worst case scenario, you're going to make 6 points on this trade, even if you only have one contract left. And that's where my stop is, 845. I'm not worried about it. If it goes up there, I get out. It's the power exit point. Well, what if it drops 170 points from here? You
I'll
see,
take
so
that.
just relax. Put your stop in and leave it there.
Thank you, Aaron. Good job, guys. So what I was saying, guys, is yeah, just give yourself some time to get adjusted. And here's a great example. I don't even know who Will Trade is. Haven't had a coaching session. Will Trade, I thought was going to join the 99, still have a trial badge, but Will Trade obviously is an experienced trader and used to our style of trading. Will Trade has been able to jump in a couple calls, hopefully on Sim, and take these trades and do well. So if you're not used to this style of trading, guys, give yourself some time. Meet with a coach. We will walk you through this. Probably, you know for a fact I will coach you through this. You know that for a fact. So don't feel like you're missing out. Please try to pick a couple trade setups in the.
You guys still short?
Yes, sir. I think I'm talking to myself, Coach.
We're
I'll stop talking. I'm on my preaching.
trying to help you guys.
That's it. Just trying to help you.
Kamisha, no reason to go flat unless you're stopped out. Just keep lowering your stop. That's all. You want to get out? Why are you getting out? Because you think it's going up. Great. If you think it's going up, then you'll be stopped out. So lower your stop from 845 to 838. That's how you miss a 170-point runner.
Unless you hit your target already for the day, Kamisha.
Don't worry, we will make you so green. It'll be St. Patrick's Day every day. I had to do this for 49 months before getting the discipline. My coach would be sitting here right now, smacking my hand. Why are you getting out?
Nice.
And I'd be like, Kamisha, if you were sitting here, there's no way I would have let you get out. I would have said, just lower your stop. You want to get out? Lower your stop 10 ticks. Let the market stop you out.
Hey, this is a great example of why you guys should go to the boot camp in person. We would not have, if you're at the boot camp and I see you doing that, I will tell you to move your stop back up immediately and follow what we're telling you to do.
Trade is going in your favor. You know when you get out, guys? When you're losing money. See, you guys don't. I'm right on the day. Why? Well, I stayed in a bad trade and got stopped out with a gazillion points. So you guys who are red are experts in staying in losing trades. We just want to switch it around. Next time, stay in a winning trade. I'll see people, they're in a winning trade and they'll get 20 points. Well, why not get 170 points? What is the volatility number? It's 170. Does everybody know what that means?
Well, Coach, that's literally the disease that we have to help people over.
Yeah.
Most traders are too quick to take profits and get out too early and hold losers too long. Well, I think you should do what my ex-wife's mom told her and stop holding a loser. Too many times on that one. Maybe I'll stop.
Does everybody realize that from the high, your target would be 31,780? How many realize that? That's 170 points. It already did it. From the high here, the market is sold off over 170 points. And now it's going lower, probably another 100 points. So stay with it. Stay with it. Keep lowering your stop, though, because there's no target. There is no such thing as a target. A target is a wish. A stop or power exit point, that's your target. So there's no one who should have been stopped out. How many people out of, what do we have, 162 people in the room right now? Is that correct, Coach? In both areas, 100. How many
Yes,
are
sir.
short? 16, hopefully. 10%. Lower your stop. Even if you use the trailing 89 exponential, it's guaranteeing you a profit. Imagine if you took that 851 short and used a 25-point stop. You're still in the trade, right? So you could do all this calculations and systems and everything, but if you got to take the trade, got to take every trade. And when you're wrong, get out with your 25-point loss. Is there anyone who hasn't been able to make 25 points on the 851 short? Right now, you're coming up to a 100-point winner. Good job, Victor. 751 will give you 100 points from your entry. How many people are about to take a 100-point victory lap? It's $500 per contract. Anyone? Raise your hand. Raise your proud little hands. Great job, Chris. Just keep trailing your stop. I'm not saying you'll get 100 points, but I'm hoping for 170 points.
Done for the day, Victor. Great job.
Yeah.
Good job, Chris. Chris with no badge.
It should be just where I'm telling you right now. It should be here. If you have no idea, put this white line here. Use the white line as a stop then. Or how about the parabolic? There's a lot of ways. You see this parabolic? I know this one's crazy, but it won't get stopped out most likely. See this one up here? 933. It's like, it doesn't matter. You're in a good trade. It's better than when you lose. When you're losing, you have to have it. Now, how about half off? Let me ask you this, Adam. How many contracts are you in, and what price did you get in? None. Okay, well then don't worry about it. When you're in a trade, that's what people are doing. That's why we get busy a little bit. They private message me, where's my stop? Right now, guys, I would use a stop at 810. My stop, my trailing stop right now is 810.
Oh, mine was
I
at
got 2
809.
contracts left.
Dang it. That's the second time today, Coach. I have one left. What the heck?
Hey,
Second
yesterday you had
time.
more than I did.
I know.
We keep cycling back and forth. 810. Remember that's we've been sitting with that 810 level almost all day here. We've had this on here because the market's been trading around that 810. It is strange. Now today, remember, it's a little weird. Remember, we said expect trend changes, right? In the morning. We put that as part of our plan. If you don't remember, I'll repost it. We did expect this to happen. The range will calm down, but still be trend changes. Everybody should be flat.
Good trade, guys. Nice trade. Jackson, done for the day. Great job.
Great job. I want to show you something, guys, from yesterday. Is everybody flat?
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Liberty Trading Club. Hope you're enjoying the live stream this morning. If you're interested in joining us live in the trade room, where you can take our trade calls and participate in chat to have your questions answered, visit libertytradingclub.com and sign up for your free 3-day trial. After the first 3 days, it's just $99 a month to join the trade and have access to our trade calls and chat participation. Please like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you in the trade room.
We're going down.
Add or yeah. So, Mike, to answer your question, that would have been a very good thought process. If you were flat, you could have re-entered at first touch rule, like Guy did, or you could have added a contract, which I should have done at the first touch rule. I am still trailing that.
I jumped back in, guys. 778. Back in.
Okay, great job.
Boom. There we go. 49 first target.
Victor, I have no clue about that. If anybody uses Apex, help Victor out on that one. Go to the off-topic chat if you guys don't mind. There's an off-topic chat. Take that to the off-topic chat. Somebody, if you're using
What's an Apex, Victor? What is that?
That's that prop firm, coach.
Oh, okay.
Let's not get into that right now. We can't give you advice on prop firm, guys. We have the official word from our lawyers that we can't talk to you. We do.
Sorry about that. I didn't
They
realize.
are on our website.
Yep.
You get 50% off, but that's the most we can say about it, guys. Wish we could help you on that, but yeah, take it to the off-topic chat. I know there's quite a few people using Apex, so find out how to get that, Victor, if you can, from the off-topic chat.
Going down, guys. Going down.
Good job, Guy. Good job, guys.
Everybody
Everybody's
short
Yeah.
again. 776. Jump back in.
Everybody's in this, right?
This one you should all be in and getting green.
200, almost 200 people now, coach, and 5 people are in the trade. That kills
Yeah.
me.
Let's get more in. Yeah. Short it now, guys. We're going down. Your stop is going to be 800. You should be short. All right, Chris. Randy. Just trail it, Randy. You know how to manage it.
Randy knows. Randy's gotten beat up enough where he knows how to manage it.
We're going for grandma's target, which is 685. 685. So think about it, guys. 685, grandma's target. And where should your entry have been? 31,855. We got in 851, remember? 175-point target. How many remember our 851 sell stop?
That was so long ago.
Yeah. And why did we have that? And the target is 685, 175 points.
Good job, guys.
And land far away. I remember that.
Yeah.
I should have added with Guy on the first touch rule.
Yeah.
Still have that one trailer from 851. I thought I'd be.
Maybe you get another shot at it, guys, if it pops up here a little.
So there's 2 things going on now, guys. Think about it. If you just got back in on the first touch rule and you're not deep into profits, you should be taking some profits now and following coach's stop. If you didn't get back in, then you should probably be on the sidelines right now waiting for a trade setup.
Yep.
Great job, Jackson.
Wow. Nice work, Jackson.
I'd be done for a month.
A month.
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Holy cow.
Everybody should be short.
I'll hunch down a little bit. Maybe
Here, I'll give you a plan, Nick. Here, go short now. You're going to use your stop at 855. How about that? Your stop is 855. Go short right now. Okay? Just try that. Pretend you're a professional trader. Stop fooling around with these tiny little baby stops. You're in a good trade. You keep feeding the big boys. Every time you do a buy stop, you get stopped out and the big boys go short, like me. You're giving me money. You don't need to do that. I don't need any more. Stay short. Your stop is 855. Here, use the parabolic. It's right there. 844 is your stop. What do you think it's there for? You should be up over 100 points at this point. Look at Jackson. What you're doing, Nick, if I was sitting next to you, I guarantee you you're shorting at the bottom and then you get stopped out when the market pops back up when profit taking comes in. You want to short at the top. So scale into it. Short one and then add one and use an 855 stop. Okay? And trust me, if you can't afford that on a micro mini, you shouldn't be trading. Yes, 100, that's $50. So if you can't afford $50, this is not your business. Seriously, I'm serious. You should recognize that the market's going down right now and rallies are being shorted. On the other hand, 100 points is not a great target either. It's only $50. But we got to get you into that more aggressive style. You know how to do it. You can see your stop is where resistance is at this point. You're not a baby. Baby traders, 25 points. Yes. Every baby trader here, I don't mean baby like really, there are no 3-year-olds trading. Means if you're trading with us for less than 6 months, pretend you're a baby. 25-point stops until you use stops on every trade. But then as you grow, you've got to recognize where your stop should be. Okay? But I'm not a baby. Yeah. I pretend I am.
Yeah.
No, I make believe I'm a oh, geez. That's me. There you go. Use this parabolic. Use that parabolic. Now the stop is only 825. See that? 825 is your stop. Now it's less than 100 points, you see? The first part of the stop, Nick, is a catastrophe. That's if you go short, immediately the market goes up 100 points. Yeah, you want to get out. But then you manage your stop. You start putting it back. Yeah, but you won't be stopped out 100. You're going to move it. That's where you originally do it, so you don't have a small stop. Like here, if you did a first touch rule, you already have one profit.
Yeah, right, guys. If you're not following Coach, let me rephrase this another way. If you did a first touch rule short right here, you've already taken profit on a contract. If you follow what we tell you to do, you should be trading multiple contracts. If you can't trade more than one mini, then you should be in micros, and you should be adjust accordingly. You know, whether it's 2 micros, 5 micros, 6, I don't care what it is. You're taking profits quick, and then you're adjusting your stop to make sure you're in profits. Plain and simple. You're not taking a 100-point stop loss. If the trade goes,
Right.
you get
And
out.
we know grandma's selling. That's the whole thing, you know. So I hate anybody getting out when you know the big. They're sitting there. They're waiting for these little rallies. I could see them, and they get in the rally. You go, all right, now we're going to sell some more. And you guys, I'm getting out, and I know what they're doing. We know what they're doing. They ran it up those creeps to the pivot, and it ran beyond the pivot. So we made money on that long. We knew what they were doing. Good job, Tim. You see how Tim's handling it, Nick? Tim's going to go for the 685. And that'll be 103 points profit for Nick. Now you could lower your stop, Nick. Now put it into wherever you're comfortable with and just sit there. I'd lower it a little bit more. How about this? Lock yourself in with a 10-point stop and sit with that. So now you can't be afraid of getting stopped out with a 10-point profit. So let's say you're in there 790. Put a 780 stop.
Yeah, now you can't lose.
Oh, no, don't. I hate micros too, but in the beginning, aren't they better? Our first job is to control your losses. So we assume you're going to lose money. So I want you to lose less money than you normally would. Because everybody thinks, yeah, I'm going to be making $1,000 a day. I say you're going to be losing $100 a day, 1/10 of what you think you're going to be gaining until you get it right. So yeah, we'll get you there. I mean, the market's not crashing yet, guys. It's just, from its highs, it dumped, but it's not taking out those lows yet. We have not taken out 710. I do have a target at 710 and then 685. But we haven't taken it out yet, so I'm cautious. Guys, if I knew it was going down there, I'd have 25 contracts short. But I don't know. And see, now, Nick, you can inch your stop down. You say, all right, it's not dumping. I'll pull my stop down. Not 20 points, but 2 points. You just go, all right, I'll pull it down 2 more ticks. This doesn't look too good here. You give the market a chance to give you that runner. And if it doesn't, you go, all right, next trade. It doesn't mean we fold our hands and say, I'm going to take a 100-point loss. No. Because we're getting support right now around that 720 area. So that's still 40 points below. Market's only down like 10 points. It's not much. It's almost unchanged. Now it's going back up. Good job. If anyone's going flat here with a profit, great. It's all right. Let it go up. I'll short it again. Where? 802, 802 area. Or 810, right? I'm watching it, but Bill, you know what the best way to do it? Let the market tell you. In other words, let's assume it I don't have a limit order like guessing that it's going to go up there. I'm assuming it's going to go up toward 810 to 850, right? So I watch it when the market, look at it this way. Here's how I do this, Bill. I'll give out ideas where I think the market's going to turn around. Then you watch but let the market turn around first. So like even here, you could say, all right, I think it's going 810. Oh no, first touch roll, I'm going to jump back in. And then you can do that. Use a 710 stop.
Did you guys get back in on that first touch rule there?
Yeah.
Anybody that wasn't in the trade, who's paying attention? I only use the gavel for good things, which is kind of opposite of modern thought processes. Maybe I should start using gavel for people that don't.
Here now, Bill, you can use a 710 stop. And if the market breaks this time 713, then it's going to tank again. So you can say, all right, I'll let it do that.
I love it. Yeah, guys, you've literally had 3 times to go back to the well since our original trade. If you guys didn't take this third entry, I don't know what to say. Stopped. How? This is a third. You could have re-entered. Guy put it best. You guys, if you are still in the trade, stay in it. If you're not still in the trade, you had 3 attempts to re-enter here. Stop 10 points from entry.
You can almost smell grandma pushing it down to 685. That's what they want to do. You can smell it, So every time it comes up, they push it up. So our job is to see if we get that.
Did you jump back in, guy, on the first touch rule again there this last time? That's the question. Did you go back in? Was it in your plan to go back in with high stochastics? Good job then. Then you made money on it. So you made money 3 times re-entering, one with a first touch rule, one with an M trade or first touch rule, and another first touch rule here, guys. Now, I would be wary of going to the well too many times on the first touch rule here, guys. So if you're going to go short again, what might you want to wait on?
High stochastics, maybe?
Maybe high stochastics.
Yeah.
Maybe confluence with high stochastics,
Yeah.
high tick read, maybe a 16 tick rule with all 3 together. So it's kind of the logic. There, and maybe another one here now. Yeah, so this is what we're talking about, guys. This is the one where newbies go to the well now and it reverses on them. They get stopped out and say, it didn't work. You guys are giving me bad calls. No, we've had 3 chances to go. While coach has been ranting, we've had 3 chances to take this trade and get money. There's no person in this room after the sell stop that should be red. No single person. If not, guys, schedule a coaching session. We are here for you. We don't want you to be red. We want you to be green in this room. Plain and simple. We want you to be green. So if you're red and you've been with us for more than, say, 3 or 4 months, you're just not listening to us. If you're red and you've been with us for 2 weeks, that's understandable. So those of you who are newer to the room, there you go. Maybe you look at some confluence now. Important to try to make, guys, if you're new to the room, we're here to help you. Guys, those of you who have been here for more than 6 months and you're losing on these trades, these are our trade setups. You've learned them inside and out. Why you're deviating from them, I do not know. I can't imagine how you could lose 3 times. I mean, literally 3 times. You want to show them on the chart, Coach?
I'm sorry?
Do you mind showing them on the 133 chart? We've had 3 opportunities.
Oh, yeah. Here we go again. Yeah. But you know what? The other thing, Nick, and I want to also address Nick.
How in the world?
100-point stop is only because average true range is 50. So a 100-point stop is not a big stop. It's moving up and down by 50 points.
After the original buy stop, guys, after the original sell stop, excuse me, Okay,
Yep.
we had the original sell stop. You guys missed that. Some of you guys missed that. So you go down and you have first touch rule.
Let's go to the whole thing right from the beginning. M trade, right before, right? The market ran up an M trade short at 851. Remember the 851 level? Jeez, that was cool,
Coach,
right?
do you mind hitting record on this? On your
Yeah,
side?
yeah. Good. Let me
Please.
hit the record button. Hold on. Start recording. There it goes. Okay, we're going to just quickly review how this market's been crazy, but it's been predictable. It tries to bottom, right? The momentum's up.
Hello, everyone. Hope you enjoyed the live stream today with Liberty Trading Club. If you'd like to join us live in the trade room and experience our lessons, as well as live trade calls and participate in chat with our coaches, visit libertytradingclub.com and sign up for your free 3-day trial. During your trial, you'll have access to the trade room as well as our coaches. And after that, it's just $99 a month to be a part of the trade room. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great day.